welcome to Dish with Trish and welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to make a pie shell that is gluten-free. It's very good and it doesn't take a whole lot of time. First thing we're going to do here is make two 9-inch pie shells, and we'll start by adding in our flour to our bowl. And I have a bowl that's much bigger than probably what you need, but you want to make sure that you don't make a mess everywhere, because when you're using gluten-free flour, it's real fine, real thin, and it tends to go everywhere. So what I have in my bowl is 2/3 cup of tapioca flour. I also have 2/3 cup of brown rice flour, and then also 2/3 cup of potato starch. What I'm going to do is just mix that up real well. You stir it around pretty well, not have to worry about everything flying around. And now what we'll do is add in 2 tablespoons of our cornstarch. Pop that right in. Next we'll add in 4 teaspoons of sugar. Just pop that in. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 tablespoon of xanthan gum. Familiar with xanthan gum? It comes in a bottle that looks like this, and you can find it probably in any health food store you're going to go to. And it is kind of expensive. I paid $9.99 for this, so it goes quite a long ways. I've had this probably a couple months already, but of course it's summertime and I haven't been baking as much as usual. Mix these real well, and we'll go ahead and add in our 1 teaspoon of salt. And now we're going to add in our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. And we have our apple cider vinegar here, and we're going to use 2 teaspoons of that. And we'll make a little well inside our flour here, just like this. There we go. And then we'll add in our 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. There's 1, 2. And we have it. Next we'll add in 2 eggs. Lastly, we're going to add in, I know it sounds like a lot, but it's going to be a cup of butter. And butter is much better for us than vegetable oil or Crisco. So we're going to go ahead and think of it that way and add 1 cup of butter. Alright, here we have it, our chilled butter. I just happened to notice on here, this butter, it says gluten-free on it. I don't know what that's about. I didn't think any butter had wheat in it, but just to be cautious, you might want to check when you're buying butter. It's butter to be chilled, and we're going to add both sticks of butter in here, which is equivalent to 1 cup. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just put both of these in here and throw it in the food processor real quick. Nothing like making a nice gluten-free pie crust. My husband's going to be so happy when he can have this. I'm just going to pop everything in here. There we go. And turn it on. Okay, there it is. Now we'll just take it out. We have our pastry board here, and we'll go ahead and use some gluten-free flour. Just kind of put it around there lightly. We want our dough to stick. Take our dough out of the machine here, and you have to watch when you're getting this out. You don't want this blade to cut you because it is very sharp. Knife in here to just rip it out. Take your time because that blade's still in there. All off of here. This is probably the messiest part of all. I don't say it's the funnest part, but it's the messiest part. There we have it. Throw that in. Okay, there we have it. Now that we have our dough balls in half, we'll take a piece of wax paper and put half of that in between the wax paper, and there's another piece on top. That'll make it easier for us to roll it out. There we go. Okay, I have my rolling pin here. And just do the best you can. This gluten-free flour is very difficult to work with, so if you have some problems with it, don't worry. You'll survive it. Now what we'll do is pull this one off, then we'll bring our pie pan over, bring that top sheet over, and then pop it right in there. I probably should be wearing an apron because it looks like I'm making a mess. Okay, there we have it. We finally got our pie crust in our pie pan and it's all ready to be baked. I have my oven preheated at 350 degrees and we'll be baking our pie shell crust for 10 to 12 minutes. And once it's done, then you can pull it out and then add your fruit or whatever it is you're going to do. Okay, and here we have it. Our gluten-free pie crust shell is all baked for 12 minutes. So now you can go ahead and add whatever filling you want to put in there. I think I'm going to add chocolate, make chocolate pie. So thank you for watching and enjoy baking.
I had a dream. I will trust in you, Lord, let me not be ashamed.